that the first Americans who will man this Ebola containment facility arrived Saturday. The HHS has previously told CNN that they're sending a specialized team from the Public Health Service Commissioned Corps. We're talking physicians, nurses, lab technologists, mental health practitioners, and engineers to care for the Americans that will be exposed to Ebola and sent to this facility in Kenya. A high court here in Kenya put an injunction against it temporarily until this case plays out in court. The reasoning is that this could endanger public health. And the other question from Kenyans is, why is this specifically for Americans and not other citizens? The health minister addressed this in an interview.
There's no way where it is said we are bringing Ebola patients to Laikipia. That facility is a military facility. Kenyans defense forces will use that facility. Other Kenyans will use that facility. And by the way, let me say this. I don't know why people are so much about the US. If there's one country that has contributed between 25 to 35% of the health budget since independence.
That is 60 years of U.S. support for Kenya's healthcare. In fact, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, after a call with President Ruto, announced that the U.S. was giving Kenya $13.5 million for Ebola preparedness efforts. But many in the country, including the Doctors Union, the Law Society, are challenging this. They feel that Kenya is not a geopolitical isolation ward and that Kenya should not be accepting this money in the first place. The other aspect of this, Victor, is that both the current Kenyan and American administrations have a history of violating court orders they don't like. So it's a possibility that they could go ahead with this quarantine facility even though there's a court order blocking it. But the wider question for many Kenyans is, if Ebola is too dangerous for Americans, it should be too dangerous for Kenyans. And many Kenyans have been asking me, Victor, why do Americans think that their lives are more important than the lives of Kenyans to endanger them like that?
Larry Madowo, thank you.